Hey guys, Ricardo with Phastek.com. Today we're going to be retiring the factory exhaust system on this 2017 Corvette Grand Sport and swapping it for an AWE Touring Edition axle-back exhaust. This system is going to simply replace the factory system with the 3-inch piping, 180-degree drone technology canceling mufflers, and the large 4.5-inch double-walled chrome tips. Installation is going to be simple, but we will have to remove the factory diffuser, giving us access to drop the factory system and slide the AWE system in place. To remove the diffuser, we will have to remove the license plate to expose two 10mm bolts on the backside. Also remove the two 10mm bolts sitting just above the factory exhaust tips. On the bottom side of the diffuser, we will have to remove the 12 7mm screws that line the lower half of the diffuser. To remove the diffuser, we will have to push the side vents from the back side to remove them from the retaining clips. Carefully push the clips on the back side till they are released from the bumper. While on the backside of the bumper, you can reach up to release the 3 clips holding the reflector in place. This will expose 2 more retaining bolts that will need to be removed. Repeat this process on both sides of the diffuser. With the reflectors removed, you can remove the 4 retaining bolts holding the diffuser in place. At this time, the diffuser is loose, only being held by the retaining tabs. Carefully pull the diffuser starting on one side of the car and follow the edge carefully, removing the diffuser. Remove the electrical connector connected to the NPP valves. Next, remove the 2 bolts in the center holding the factory mufflers together. Then you can remove the 2 bolts on each side holding the exhaust hangers in place. This will cause the exhaust to drop slightly. Towards the transmission, loosen the 2 exhaust clamps holding the muffler to the X-pipe. With everything loose and out of the way, carefully wiggle the exhaust loose to remove it from its location. Then carefully guide the muffler down to slide the pipe out of place. Repeat this process for both mufflers, being careful not to damage anything. With the factory mufflers removed, we can now tie the NPP wiring harness out of the way using the supplied zip ties. AWE sends protective heat wrap for the braided section of the transmission lines. Cut the heat wrap in half and cover the transmission lines. As a quick tech tip guys, some Corvette models will require the additional AFM valve plates. This is to prevent the check engine light. Since our 2017 Grand Sport is equipped with an automatic transmission, we will need to keep these plates on just to keep the factory valves happy. Place the AFM valve and AWE plate assemblies up out of the way and zip tie them to prevent any unwanted movement. With everything clear and tied up out of the way, we can take the axle tubes and route them over the rear section. Once over the rear section, make the connections to the factory X-pipe. Repeat this process for both sides. Now with the factory hanger transferred over, we can hang the AWE muffler in place using the provided clamp on the axle tube. Bolt the hanger in place reusing the factory hardware. Repeat this process for both mufflers. With the mufflers in place, snug the exhaust clamps in place till we set the muffler in its final location. Install the provided AWE plate to join the two mufflers together. This will line up both mufflers so they can have the correct angle needed. With this plate in place, we can tighten down the clamps for the mufflers. Now we can install the tips. Carefully slip the tips in place and snug the clamps down so you can still make any adjustments to get the correct look of the tip placement. With the tips in place, we can now reinstall the factory diffuser. Carefully place the diffuser over the AWE pipes and slide the tabs back into the factory location. Reinstall all the factory bolts holding the diffuser in place along with the factory reflectors. At this time, you can make any necessary adjustments to the tips. There you have it, guys. With the AWE Touring Edition system in place, we can enjoy the new exotic rumble to the exhaust we will have. The 180-degree technology drone canceling mufflers will surely keep the interior noises at bay, but allow us to control the sound with the snap of a throttle. Now all we have to do is clean up these 4.5-inch tips and take this thing for a ride. As always, thank you for watching. If you would like any more information about this product, go ahead and click the link in the description. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for our future videos.